What's up, everybody?
Oh, hi.
How's everybody day today? So, my seat a little high. So.
He always trick me. I mean, not trick me.
I'm not really tricking you.
He doesn't tell me.
I wasn't even tricking you because I wasn't even going to put you a part of the video. I was just going to let you sit there.
And I'm just a half-faced fool.
Oh, you can sit. You can get in the frame. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
No, I didn't think so. I was just saying, I just never know when you're about to start.
So I was just thinking to myself. And I'm from New Jersey. And I was like, man, my first 5 years. The reason why this popped up into my head because me and my wife was just at the bookstore. And so many people were smiling. Sorry for the shaking, y'all, but I'm driving. So probably won't be able to do anything about that. So let me see. That's probably it.
Get
a little bit of my wife in there.
Okay. Don't mind my wet underarms.
So we was in the bookstore and a lot of people were smiling. And I was like, smiling back, and then it hit me. I was like, man, when I first moved here, I moved here when I was in my late 20s, and my first 4 or 5 years living in this state, I never smiled at people back, and I never smiled back at people, and it didn't matter who it was, it didn't matter the nationality. It could be Latino, white, black, it didn't matter. Hey, if you smiled at me, I just didn't smile back because I noticed it. I was just thinking to myself, like, man, we laughed, but we didn't really smile at each other. So when I come to a different place and people actually smile, it was like, what is that weirdness?
The fake smile, you always called it.
I called it a fake smile.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do, in my hood, we didn't do that. We laugh at each other. We crack jokes at each other. We just, something funny we watching at the time, we laugh, but smiles, we didn't do smiles in my hood, and it felt foreign to me. But when time went on, and I got with this woman right here. And
woman.
Something wrong with that?
No. I got with this woman. She sounded funny.
Okay. I was like, okay. So we progressed in our relationship with our ups and downs. And then I made a suggestion. Actually, I didn't make a suggestion to her. I said, this is it. This is what I'm doing. You can follow if you want. So I said, I don't want to live in Jersey no more, and I want to come to Pennsylvania. So we started visiting Pennsylvania and visiting. And we lived in the inner city, which it was cool. If you guys want to hear about those inner city stories, let us know. She got a couple that, she just hated.
I'm not meant for the inner city.
We got some stories if y'all want to hear that. But anyway, even in the inner city, it was just people smile. I was like, what? I don't smile. Now it's cool. I can smile at anybody. Even if they make me mad, I can smile. But, we all have our moods. It can be a mood where you don't want to smile at all that day for that week. It doesn't really matter. But, from where I'm from in New Jersey, we didn't smile, period. You know what I mean? Even if it was a female we wanted to talk to, we didn't smile on them. They'd smile at us, but we just straight mean mug them. You know what I mean? And we'll just eventually talk to them, whatever your situation was. I just thought it was so weird to me that how normal it was for people to smile, but then you come from a territory that I'm from and nobody really smiled at each other. It was like, wow, why do this feel so weird, and why are people doing it?
Yeah, and he used to, I would catch like an older woman, or a woman smile at him, and I would look, take a quick glance at him, mean face, and she's probably thinking, dang, like, what's wrong with him? Like, so mean. And I said, Ron, I said, why can't you just smile back? For what? I don't know her. And I'm like, you don't have to know her. She doesn't know you either. But it's a greeting. But he doesn't like that smile. And I'm sure a lot of women know the smile I'm talking about. When you pass someone, you make eye contact. You just do the little smile. Ron hates those smiles. He doesn't like it. And but it's a way of saying hello without actually saying hello. And it's not a fake smile.
You're not
it's just a courteous smile. So I'm glad that he's on board with smiling at people now, because it's nice. It's nice. You don't know that smile could make someone's day or brighten up their day or anything. And Ron has the nerve to now even wear bracelets that say smile more. So he's definitely come a long way. He's a lot more pleasant. There used to be a point, and I think I've said this in other videos, there was a point in our relationship where I would, before I introduced Ron to someone, I would give them the disclaimer, like, okay, my husband is a little rough around the edges, so, you know, he's not mad. That's just who he is. But now I don't do that anymore, because he's become a lot more relaxed as he's gotten older, and the more he's lived here.
I still don't smile as much as I would like to, though.
Yeah, but he's definitely more pleasant at the initial meeting of a person.
Yeah, I'll actually have an open conversation with
strangers now. Yeah, there would be times where I talk to people all the time. Strangers, it doesn't matter. I just had a deep conversation with a lady yesterday in Barnes & Noble about her life.
Yes, we went twice, yesterday and today.
And she was very nice. I prayed with her. I prayed for her. And yeah, it was cool. And Ron always says stuff like, do you know her? And I'm like, no, I've never seen her before in my life. But you know, that's just who I am. And he's being more like that too, just talking to random strangers and enjoying life and meeting people, and it's nice.
Because it doesn't pay for you to be angry. It doesn't pay for you to not be pleasant. And I understand everybody that listened to this video and watched this video, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're from the inner city, I mean a real inner city, where as though, you know, we do what we do. And smiling ain't one of them. You know what I mean? We just didn't do that. That's not what we did, you know? So I was more accustomed of keeping a mean mug face and not trying to intimidate. That's just what I was and who I was, because I didn't smile. You know what I mean? I just didn't smile. And it just felt, so it's kind of like doing this YouTube thing, y'all. So if you unfamiliar with if you do YouTube and if you just naturally doing it, that's one thing. But for me, it was hard. For me, I'm parking, y'all. So it was hard for me. It was hard for me. It was just hard for me to just open up and be let people into my life, because I was always the type of person that, why do people need to know what's going on with you? And when I first came on this platform, I wasn't even going to let people into my life. But I feel as though the more you guys know me, the more you guys will trust me, and the more you guys will know who I am, and I'm really being who I'm trying to be. So I didn't want to just put pranks out there and just get subscribers that way, or put challenges out there and just do that, and you guys don't know who I am or who she is. So I like these conversations, because I'm not trying to lie to you. I'm not trying to give you no BS, you know. And I understand this isn't entertaining and this isn't for everybody, but I feel as though it's more, if I can tell you more about me, you're either gonna like me or you don't, and that's your choice. That's not mine, and I accept that. So I like to give these little tidbits and little videos and be like, you know what, man? When I was younger, I didn't care about smiling at nobody. If you smile at me, I'll just, sometimes I'll be like, get out of here. You know what I mean? So I came a long way with maturity. Do I still need more? Sure I do. But it was just so weird how we all live on this planet, and we all just different. We got all different mindsets, all different types of places we live. Some people live in with a silver spoon in their mouth, and they live behind these big gates, and they got all this money. And then we got some people that's just scraping for cash, and they don't even know when they're getting their next meal. And then you got some person that's living in a city that may have all the money they need, but you'll never know, because they live in the inner city. And you never know, once someone closes their door in their house, what's going on in there. You don't know what your children or your parents doing. You have no idea. Everybody walk of life is just different, and everybody thinks differently. So you have a choice to figure it out. What do you want? Who do you like? Or who you want to chill with? Whatever that may be. I just thought it was so weird that all the times I was thinking when I was outside with my people, yeah, we had fun. We played throw up. If you guys know what that is, that's throw a football up in the air, someone catching, and you run to end zone until somebody catches. So you do that back and forth. So we did a lot of laughing, but we didn't do a lot of smiling. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because, you know, her story is different. They smiled, they laughed. My wife's background and my background is totally different. Actually, I think we're going to do an opposite attract if we didn't already do that type of video. But I think we're going to do an opposite attract video so you guys can, because now that I got a little bit more of a bigger audience now, I want you guys to know who we are. I don't want to just put challenges out there and pranks out there. I want you guys to know who we are. You ain't necessarily have to trust us. You don't have to do that. But I would like for you guys to know who we be.
Now I'm thinking of the Paula Abdul song, Opposites Attract.
Yeah.
Remember that song?
So I want to do a video about that, opposites attract.
Opposites attract.
And that's all I really got to say, man. I would love to get y'all comments below. Let us know, you know, what you think or just how you feel about smiling. Is it hard for you or does it come easy like it does for my wife? You know, like I said, I had to it took me years to smile. Laughing, that's totally different. Smiling, nah, that took a long time for me to get. So I would like to hear you guys' comments below and tell me your little story. Like I told you my little story. All right? Peace.
Bye.